Voters in the Champlain Valley School District heading back to the polls today to vote for a second time on next year's school budget. 60% of voters rejected the first budget proposal on town meeting day in March. And since then, leaders have been working to make cuts to form a more sustainable spending plan. NBC5's Anna Guber spoke with the chair of the school board and joins us live from Heinsberg now. And Anna, what can voters expect to see on their ballots today?
Well, Adrian, we're here in front of the town offices in Heinsberg where voters in the town will come out to re-vote on the district budget for next year. Now, school district leaders tell me that they have made some big cuts to the budget from what people saw back on town meeting day in March, and they just hope it will be enough to get a budget passed as soon as possible.
It was one of those situations of how sustainable is this?
It's a question voters across Vermont are asking as districts crunch the numbers for next year's school spending plans.
There's so many statewide initiatives that have been factored into it, and there's local, and there's just so many different things. It's a complex issue.
One that Meryl Trefethen has been working on explaining to her daughter, a sixth grader in the Champlain Valley School District, who fears school budget cuts could mean the end of her beloved drama program.
We've been talking about debate and that there's always at least two sides to every debate. I was trying to explain to her why there might not be support.
The state's largest school district put forward a nearly $106 million budget proposal, an average 26% property tax increase that district voters say is unsustainable and rejected on town meeting day in March.
That's really due to legislative action that took place overall. Champlain Valley School District was the second highest, most impacted by some of the legislative changes.
Changes like Act 127, resulting in a new statewide education funding formula, leaving many communities facing multi-million-dollar budget proposals. But when they head to the polls on Tuesday, Megan Metzler, chair of the Champlain Valley School Board, says voters will be looking at an adjusted plan that shaves off around $5 million in spending and would reduce the property tax increase to around 14%.
Out of the $4 million, approximately $1.5 million of that came from what we had earmarked as one-time facilities needs. CVSD, just like every other school district in the state of Vermont, does have facilities needs, and those we're going to defer for some time.
But there are still other financial challenges, leaving leaders with difficult decisions, like cutting resources from the 5 schools that make up the district, including 42 staff positions.
We went and we looked at all the different buildings, all the different schools that we have, and we took an amount out of our central office and district positions, and then each of the schools as well.
Metzler recognizes the challenges aren't ideal, but a budget must be passed to keep the district running.
And we're trying to do the best to address everyone's needs at the same time, which is really difficult to do.
But Trefethen says even her daughter has already begun thinking of alternative ways to support the drama club, even if they can't find the funding to keep it running.
Honestly, I thought it was brilliant, right? That she was already at 12 spinning and pivoting and going, what else can be done?
The polls are open from 7 this morning to 7 tonight. And if this budget does not pass, district leaders say they will be heading back to the drawing board to come up with a third proposal. But they hope that is not the case. And we will be bringing you the latest on those results later tonight on air and on our website, mynbc5.com. Live in Heinsberg, Anna Guber, NBC5 News.